So now walk along the log and talk to this person. Are you alright?
Me? Never been better. Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did.
Haven't met any Tyrians lately? No.
Good. Great. Glad I don't have to kill you.
A great heat roars through you. A heat fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
It's a tadpole in our heads. It connects us.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peak I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are?
I'm Josie.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Let's send them back to where they came from.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety. Should the need arise.
Good old Shadowheart. Sounds like a plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
This is why we emptied Shadowheart, because Karlak takes Shadowheart's place, unfortunately.
I suppose this affords me a little alone time. Until later, then.
Let's hop.
That's another reason we've been working on Shadowheart's approval.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call.
The first thing we do is to go into Tav, and we take the Javelin Maul, Ring of Flinging, Haste Helm, Spear +1, and the Moondrop Pendant, and send that all to Karlak. And Karlak also needs a shovel. Luckily the Tav has got 2, so we split them up and send one to Karlak. Now Karlak has a shovel. I think we sold all our torches, so we're a bit lucked out with that, but that's fine. We'll pick some up else. Alchemist Fire goes to Lazel, so Lazel's got 5. That's all good. Right, now go down to Karlak herself, and we equip the Haste Helm, the Ring of Flinging, the Moondrop pendant. Shadowheart's underwear and Karlach's underwear gets sent to camp. I also send Karlach's infernal trousers to camp. That's their clothing, we don't need those. They can go to wears, leather gloves, add to wears. Karlach's boots go to camp, it's unnecessary weight. The potions can go to Lae'zel, we'll use those in a minute. The scroll can go to the Tav. We equip them all because it's actually better than the great axe, and we add the axe to wares, and we are done. And the next thing we're going to do is completely hide the helm because it's horrible and looks disgusting, and we switch the, that's better, it said range, switch the weapon set to melee. There we go. Next thing we do is turn around as Karlach and open the backpack. We got some random stuff in here. Again, send the Emperor's fire to Lae'zel. And a truck disarm kit to Astarion. Open up and we just send all of Karlach's alchemy bag, camp supply pack and a keyring. That sits in a backpack. We do a little bit of a type sort and we close it down. And then we level Karlach up. Karlach's quite easy at this stage. We just level her up as a level 2 barbarian with no choices. Boom. And then level 3 we go barbarian berserker, and she also gets a tiefling speciality searing smite. There we go. And that's that done. What we do now is go to Lae'zel. Have we? Oh, we should have done a short rest somewhere. Where's my... Yes, back there. Did we do one? We did not do one. Right, let's do a short rest now. There we go. Should have done that really after the ogre fight. Not only after the ogre fight, sorry, after the barn fight. But it's fine. We'll do it now. Act 1. Karlach. Oops, spelt it wrong. Karlach joins. There we go.
That'll wake you up of a fine day, won't it?
I do not need awakening. My senses are sharp as steel.
Missed a bit of chat there. Oh well. Let's get rid of all the quick saves. That's it. Right, and then off we go. Back across the log. Doo-doo-doo. Back up the road. We've got to be careful of where the trader is. Trader's inside. That's fantastic. Right, up the next ladder, up to the roof. We still leave the soul coin there. We do not touch it, we leave it alone. We need all 4 members up here before the door opens and Cyril comes out. Fantastic. Right, now we go stealth. We separate the party. Tav opens the door. Not for any specific reason, just because. Lae'zel is actually the first one in the door, in hiding. We go all the way along the back wall. We get to this cupboard and we do an area loot. We loot the cupboard. We take the water and the bottle and that. Oh. Add to wares. Put the candle out from burning and then we read the book. That's another one for our collection. And then Lae'zel walks a little bit around the corner. We tuck her as close as we can into there. Next is Asti. Asti comes in. I've just noticed that the Tav didn't get full HP, nor did Lae'zel, so we'll sort that out now.
My patience wanes.
She should be able to drink one without coming out of hiding. Yep. We'll do Tav outside. There we go. Tav comes inside. Doesn't matter which box you move first, but open the box, crates, and you move them over to in between these two windows, about there. That's it. And we do this one. Now move that one and stack it on top of the other one. And this one we open as well. We'll take the light crossbow. You might not have enough strength to move it in one go. Oh, we do. There we go. Boom. And Tav kind of sits here-ish. Karlak's the last one in. And she closes the door. Sit and she hides away in the corner there. Okay, here we go. With Asti, we come to the edge here. And we do a quick save. And then we go to sneak attack range. And we are going to range attack Anders. Now, the best situation here is that Asti hits, fails his stealth, and is first in the initiative. Number 1 is pretty much easily done, 96% with 2 dice, should be fine. Failing the stealth roll is a bit 50-50, and he very rarely comes first in the initiative order, so that one is negotiable. But he does need to hit Anders, and then we do need to fail the stealth. So, with that explanation out of the way, let's go. There's a hit. Oh, we got a crit hit as well. We've got to reload. The reason we have to reload is if we don't reload, the mobs run all over the place, and that can mess up where we've situated our other team members and can make the combat scenario a lot harder. We'll try and avoid that. However, we've also built Asti full stealth, so this is why it's hard. If you get the stealth successful, it's just a reload. He needs to fail. It sucks, but that is the way this works. I've done this combat scenario multiple times, multiple different characters, multiple different builds, and aside the annoying reloads, this is the easiest way to do it.
You sought a fight.
There we go.
And now you have one.
Right. Oh my god, we got the perfect start. You very rarely get that. That is so good. Right, okay, so we 22. We can't one-shot Anders, but that's fine. We will hit him again. Get for 15. That's okay. Right, now can Laser can't get down the steps. That's okay.
Nice and quiet now.
The Tav needs to come in, and what we need to do is once again turn off our dual wielding. How much life has he got? Oh, 14. Where's range? There it is. 14, 4 to 9. Okay, right, we need our dual wielding on, so we'll turn that back on. Right, and then we will do a quick save. And we will do range attack. Tav walk all the way around, get in a better position. Didn't take him down, unfortunately. Wow. Okay. Lazel can't get down the stairs because the archer... Oh, this is almost a restart. Normally, the archer would go first, and so they would move, and they'd be standing here facing towards Asti. So Lazel could get down, but...
Shall we dance?
You know what? I'm going to do what I would normally do. Right, so... You won't take any damage. Wait for it. No, fine. Okay. Have we got enough movement? Quick save. You'd have to roll max damage. You didn't. Alright, so what I'm going to do then is... Asti shouldn't get one shot. Missed. Right, we're going to go down the hatch. Now we're going to stealth Asti. Go back up to Tav because they're in combat and see what happens. Not much. No one's moved. That seems to be okay. So we're in stealth. We're going to go back up the ladder. Pass the stealth check. And sneak attack Anders. That's him down. And then... we are going to hit Trin and go back down. Back into stealth. Back up. Sneak attack melee. There we go. And there we go. Brilliant. Right. We're still in combat with Cyril, so what's going to happen now is Asti is going to go back down the ladder. And he's going
to... That body's so ripe, I'd need to drink the blood with a fork.
Lae'zel hasn't gone up yet, which is okay. So what we're going to do now is... Cyril's in the kitchen, but she has aggroed, which means she's in combat. So we're going to keep Lae'zel in stealth, and we're going to loot this room. Read the book. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to... okay. Place the barrel in the world. Barrel's empty. Crate's empty. Right, where's that book? Mark the books as where's. Okay, great. We're going to open this door. Open the door. Brilliant. We're going to go to the desk. We are going to loot Anders. Longsword, scale mail, sword of justice. Loot Trin. If you weren't as lucky as I would, what would happen in the scenario is that Trin would go first and usually use the arrow of lightning at Asti. At that juncture, you should be able to bring Lae'zel down off the ladder and try and stay out of the line of sight and loot as much as you can. Once you've looted as much as you can, you then use Lae'zel to trip attack Anders, action surge, and fainting attack Anders, and hopefully that's him defeated. At that point, you'll then do what I did with Asti going in and out the hatch. So it really does depend on what happened in your scenario. But the upshot is defeat Anders, then use the hatch trick to defeat Trin, and then use Lae'zel to loot. And that only works if Cyril has engaged in combat. And we can tell they have because Tav is there, and you can see that Cyril is up in the initiative order.
With every breath, a purpose.
We'll go back to Lae'zel and just keep looting. We want to loot everything in this room. Everything in this room must be looted. Is that? No, it's not burning. I admit there's not a great deal, but still, double check we've got everything. Yep, we come over here to this table. Another book for us to read. I'm just using the close button you can see there at the bottom of the screen where it says close to just back out. And that's what I've been using to come out of the books as well. No, 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 no. Ooh. Oh, Cyril must be outside. Right, so I'll show you again. So I go to read it, hit the close button, and then I can pick up and add to wares. Household Prayer is not a book, it's a parchment, so it won't count towards the achievement. Alright, so we are done now. Let's go and find where Cyril is. She's got to be outside. I'll close that. We're going to turn off the candles. Ignore the soul coin. We're going to go over here. There's another candle. So Cyril is all the way over there, look. Which is fine. We're going to put Lae'zel downstairs with Asti. And then the Tav is going to go down here. This will hurt. Take 0 damage. And then we are going to just move as close as we can to the door. That's it. And then we're going to select Karlach. We are going to level Karlach up. So she's now Barbarian level 4. If you look on the right hand side, you'll see that her strength, dexterity and constitution are all odd numbers. In this game, odd numbers on your ability points is bad. So we're actually going to take an ability improvement here, and we can put 1+1 in strength, which goes for her ability to hit and her damage, and then we're going to put 1 in her dexterity, which goes towards her initiative, how fast she goes, and her armor class. She's got enough hit points at this level, so don't need to worry about them. Excuse me. We're also going to make Karlach jump off of the thing. Oh no, we're not, because that might put her into combat. Can we get down? Oh no, we'll go down this way actually. We come. Why am I stuck? That was weird. Right, we're going to go down this ladder because I'm a bit worried that if we go down the other ladder, Cyril will spot us. So we're going to take Karlach all the way around. Another graphical error. That door looked like it was closed, but in fact it was open. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, that happened again. Fine. And there's Cyril. So what we're going to actually do is use the Legacy of Avernus and bop Cyril, and hopefully it will defeat her. It did not, but she's only got 3 health left, and Karlach's in combat, so if she moves, then there's 2 damage. Oh, that's not good. Where did you get the whole person scroll from? Oh, dang nabbit. Oh, I hate it when she does that. No, we can't get her. Oh, this makes it terrible. Oh, she is so far away. Okay. The only thing we can do now is dash with the Tav, and we're gonna have to go this way, I think. Yeah, because then she won't be able to. Yeah, we'll go this way. Did not want that to happen. I thought I got all of us. This is why we take all the scrolls and the arrows and stuff, poisons and potions and stuff from Cyril, so she can't use them against us in this encounter. Obviously, I either missed one, or for some unknown reason, her stock refreshed. We might just be able to get in range. Not enough. Oh, of course, we're out of resources. That sucks, but can't do much about it. So what she can do, spray sickness on Karlach and heal herself again. Don't. Ooh, stop it. Low ground. Okay. We don't really want to be using our action, so we'll go up there. Yep. Oh, there we go. Karlach's up and running. Fantastic. Karlach's now poisoned. I don't think I've brought an antidote with me, because poison is so just not used in this game. We'll use a healing potion though. We'll go up here, and have we got enough movement? Disadvantage because we're poisoned, but boff, there we go.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Okay, what I should have done, and I forgot to do, is to remove all of Karlak's weapons. So I'm just going to do that now before that conversation moves any further. So you literally take, not her spade, all of her weapons away and send them to Asti. So all she's left is with her defensive gear. Alright, and then anything marked as wares, I know this is a bit roundabout way of doing it, but get sent to Lae'zel, and we level up Lae'zel while we're here. Lae'zel does exactly the same thing that we did with Karlak: ability improvement, strength, and dexterity. I have no idea why Larian Studios designed them with odd numbers. It is just a waste. There we go. We go back to Tav. Excuse me. Just give me a drink of water. Excuse me. Sorry, I won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
And there she goes. So what we are going to do now is we're going to try and jump up here to loot Cyril without taking any fire damage. Grab this. It's random what loot you get from Cyril, so you know, just leave any boxes or of these pouches. You see they're all empty. That's that little white star on them. So just leave them all alone. Oh, the stairs are gone. Okay, we are just gonna kind of stay out of Karlak's way, I think, and just stay on top of the roof. Actually, I know what we're gonna do. Where's Featherfall? There's Featherfall, and now we can jump down safely over there. Pop! And just stay out the way of Karlak run paging everywhere, because that fire does do some damage. Right, Karlak's finished.
That ought to do it.
Oh. Right, the fire's gone out. We should be safe. Just check you've got one ladder available. There we go. And then we'll talk to Karlak again.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
This option is completely personal, so it's up to you which one you want. So I always answer 2, hot, because she's on fire, so hot makes sense to me.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode.
She also gives you approval for that answer as well.
Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
I met someone who might be able to help. A smith who worked in the hells for a time.
Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A tightened screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
Alright, and then that allows us to level up the Tav. We stay as Bard, and we take Hold Person as the spell. We switch and find College of Swords. We take 2 Weapon Fighting, so we get our modifiers for our offhand weapon. And as for skill choice, I can't remember. Let me just find my guide. There it is. Okay, where are we? Level 3. Alright. We take stealth off, add insight, and it should already be on persuasion. Yep. There we go. Asti very rarely hits level 4 here, just simply because it's down to the amount of inspiration points you get. The more inspiration points you get, the more XP you get, and we don't get very many Astis at this point. Don't worry about re-equipping Karlach at the moment. Oh, that is the wrong one. We want to go up here. Now we need to go and find that soul coin on the roof. So we climb the stairs. If Karlach's burnt the ladder there and the one outside, you can use the auto walk feature and walk up these crates in the corner. Wow, this is really buggy. So it should still be there. Yep. Make sure you select Karlach and pick it up with Karlach, otherwise all your hard work is going to be for naught. Karlach must pick up this soul coin and this one only. Nothing else works. So if you accidentally pick it up, you can't drop it for her to pick it up. You'll have to wait until you find another one that no one else has picked up, which is why we leave it there until now. She's got a quest, so we talk to her again.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Got a coin slot in your heart, or what?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure to get you one.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Alright, we don't ever use the soul coins. The bonus they give is minuscule at best. Only works in certain circumstances without using game glitches and exploits. So, I don't use them, I just stack them in the stash and leave them there. Right. Now we all go down into the cellar. We link... no, keep everyone separate, sorry.
Give up now.
Tav goes forward and opens the door because they have the key. Lae'zel comes out of hiding. Asti comes out of hiding. Now we send all the staff back to Karlach. Javelin, light crossbow, spear +1, and the maul. All back to Karlach. Karlach, send the soul coin to camp. Equip the light crossbow. And the maul. There we go. The spear +1 stays in her inventory to be used later.
Watch your back.
Right, next we do a quick save. And Asti does all the looting. There is an absolute ton of loot down here. We're going to find it all. This is very boring, and if I go quiet, I apologise. If you can see movement on the screen, it's just I'm bored of looting. If you can't see movement on the screen and I've gone quiet, it's probably because I've fell asleep again. So please bear with me. Okay. Try where possible to pick up and add to wares. It's just going to make everything a lot easier for you, so you know what is to sell. Pretty much everything in here is wares, but it's just easier to market. I find it easier to market. If you're not bothered about marking it for wares, then you'll just have a longer sort out at the end. We leave that torch alone. Other than that, we do a big search. Read the Toll House ledger. It's only 3 gold. Asti will find quite a lot of gold here, so it's just easier at this loot fest to just let him loot the gold. Keep it in his inventory, and then once you finish, you can just send the whole load of it to camp in one go, rather than sending little bits here and there. Asti doesn't have a lot of strength either, so he will get encumbered at some point. Oops, didn't want to turn that one out and leave that one on.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Don't worry about the traps, they will not go off yet. There are multiple traps in here, so just honestly don't worry about it. These boxes here do need to be kind of sorted around
That's
with,
curious.
because otherwise you get stuck on them. So once you've emptied one, just pick it up and store it in another box. So all the boxes and barrels are in one. It is a absolute pain. It's complete time waste. But if you don't do it, you end up getting stuck and having to reload. And that is just worse. That's it, we're done. Now we can do a search. Make sure you don't pick up those boxes again though, because that will encumber you pretty much straight away, and that's just going to be annoying.
Don't mind if I do. What have we here?
Oh, he's still got stuck. Come on. Oh, not too bad though. Just they're supposed to have made the looting faster. So what they did is they made every time the character changes elevation, you stop auto walking. And prior to patch 7, I want to say, it didn't matter. You could just, you know, walk everywhere, loot from across the room, and it'll be fine. Now, by trying to make looting faster, they've made it slower. If you want to see how fast it used to be, just go to one of my very early playthroughs on my channel, and you can see how quickly it used to be. It is ridiculous how slow they've made it now by trying to speed it up. You get 3 or more items, it's quicker to auto select everything and then just loot that. Never used to be the way. I used to be able to loot quicker individually than as a group. But again, when they tried to speed it up, they actually slowed it down. Huh. Oh, no. Turn ranged on. That's better. I like breaking candles, what can I say? As you see, there's 2 blank canvases in the corner. They don't show up on the auto search. You do need to target them each, and then you can loot them. Just need to get some more water. Use that gold. We can't pick up that wooden tub, so we just leave it there. There's no point moving it. It's not in the way. I'd rather be half the amount of sacks and stuff and have one sack with like 8 items in than each individual one having 1 in. We've already got that one, and antidote. I don't know what you don't really. Well, you need antidote for 1 encounter, so I do save them for that. But after that, oh, that are all herbs. They can all go straight to camp. And to the last section. Oh, some of these bottles are what I call dev blocked, in that they have been put in a certain position, and no matter what you do, you cannot loot them. It just comes up, or you'll find out in a minute. You'll see it. Cannot reach this, and believe me when I tell you, I have tried. I have spent hours using different races, different classes, using that helm I showed you earlier that I got as for paying for a deluxe edition of the game, and they cast disguise self, but yeah, nothing works. So if I say an item is dev blocked, I have tried. Some of them you can get by throwing them. So if you throw an item, you can then pick it up because it's moved. But the bottles, I've only got 1 health. So if you throw it, you break it. So there's no point throwing it in the first place.
There are traps about.
Again, much like the previous room, if you find a trap, just ignore it. I'll come over here because there's lots of large bottles here. So we just loot these first. And if I leave it till last, I tend to forget. So I should do it first. All the pots are empty. I know they're empty, but I still need to look. Ooh, gladiatorial sandals. I like wearing those on my characters, so I'll equip those to Asti. Over to this area. More pots. Again, they're all empty.
All right.
I just turned that one on. Oh, I thought it was the one on the other side. Oh. Oh. Wasn't expecting to find something in that.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
All the pots. Oh, water. No. Send the water to camp. Now I can turn that one off. There we go. Around the corner to this one. Potion of visibility, they're awesome. You need all of them. When I say all of them, I mean we use like 60 or 70 in the game. If we find that many. Excuse me. Read a book for our achievement. I don't know when it's going to proc for you. Like I said, I've got these achievements, but if you've never had them, then I'll just keep mentioning the books, and then hopefully at some point you'll proc it. I mean, once you've done it, you've done it. So if you want another playthrough and you follow this guide where I just mentioned an achievement, if you've already got that one, then just don't do it. Like breaking Asti out of the prison, it's still worthwhile because you get all that loot, and it's the easiest way to get the breastplate +1 for Shadowheart. Doesn't take long.
Seems I've done something, but not enough.
Sort that out in a minute. More pots. Alright. We've looted everything and everywhere. Just double check this lot. Yep. So now Asti stands over here, pretty much right on top of this trap here. And then it doesn't matter which one you choose. Karlak or Lae'zel sits in a stone chair.
Marching.
And then the other one sits in the other one.
Objective noted.
We select Asti.
I've spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
And with them sat on there, it opens up the secret door, and as you can see in the low light, there is a marble plate just there. I'm not sure if you can see it on the recording. I can barely see it. So the idea is Asti is going to see that trap there, and then we can disarm it. If he fails, it blows everyone up in the room, which is why Tav is sat quite happily over here, because they then can revive. So we do a quick save, because if you don't want to do the revives, you can just reload. Ah, failed. Right. I'll go for the second way then and attempt to jump over it. We should be able to manage it. As long as we don't hit it, we're fine. There we go. Just be careful. At this point, I'd turn off the descriptions. Pick up that great sword. We just got to be careful now. We don't accidentally walk on the trap plate, because that'll be annoying. Ooh, I'm actually not going to do circle. I'm actually going to keep myself encumbered and walk around looking for stuff. Okay. There are a bunch of pots here. You know what I'm going to do actually? I'm not feeling very secure in this. I'm going to quick save it again.
Eager for battle.
I'm going to see if I can jump off here and it will stay open. Yeah, there we go.
Just as I expected.
So I'll sit back on it, and then now, because someone has seen it, Asti can disarm it. Hopefully you spotted it and you won't have to do what I did. Once it's spotted, it's fine. We can just disarm it easily. Standard difficulty of 10. We have like a minimum of 11 or 12. So there we go. Now we can go back to our thieving. Well, not thieving, not stealing, because it's not red, but you know, taking stuff, looting stuff. Well, not out of these empty pots, but so I try and get them done first. Get rid of the disappointment. Go to the chest, loot more gold. Alright, now what we do is this great sword here will go to camp. We need to keep that one. And then just select a whole load of wares. Most of the weapons really, because they'll be the heaviest. Add to wares and send them to Lazel. There we go. That should give us enough wiggle room to loot everything else. If it doesn't, we'll just do it again. We need to keep the helm, so we can actually equip it to Asti. I know he's not proficient with it, it's fine. The metallic gloves we pick up. Shield is useless. So is that. Read the book. Traveler's chest. Pot. Basket. Oh, wrong tomato.
A quick rummage.
Another chest. Gloves of heroism, which are junk. They're paladin. They're used for paladins, but paladins are really awesome. However, they use spells, and they can do an absolute ton of damage in a single combat. After that, you need to have an long rest. Most of their attacks require an action, a bonus action, and a spell slot, which is why I don't like them. That's a hell of a lot of resources when I can do equal to or more damage without using a single, well, maybe run resource. Asti comes out and we send the metallic gloves to Shadowheart for safety. I know she's already wearing some, but we send them there. Because Asti's not proficient with the helmet, he can no longer cast spells, but we won't be casting spells anyway. Can't cast spells, not proficient with equipped helm. That's fine. I'm not bothered. We need to keep it on him for now. Go to the Tav.
Not as bad as it could have.
With Asti out of the secret room, we can recall everyone. Excuse me. I forgot to cast Longstrider on Karlach, so we'll do that now. Kaboom. Alrighty then, let's just... I apologise, we missed an achievement. It's okay, we can get it again. Don't worry about it. I need to clear my throat again, sorry. As the old saying goes, a frog in your throat. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Right. Select Karlach. Find what happened to the Sword of Justice and equip that. Boom. There we go. Nice big chunky sword. Yeah. Alright. Two-handed sword wields at the moment. One with burning flames and one that isn't.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Where are we going now? Waypoint to the Blighted Village.
Smell that. Fresh forest air.
Better than nothing.
Okay, do like short rest, do quick save, and then we head west
A game for surface children.
through the broken wall, down to the beehive, grab that, back up the path, down the other side, look and grab the herb just here. There's another one just down here. And then we go in here, up and around. There's a survival check. Oh, well done, Asti. Asti found it. Great one. If all of them fail, you can just dig on top of the spot with the shovel and you'll find it. It's fine. Loot the chest. 2 random scrolls, you may find some rare dye and then a random amount of gold. Depending on what the scrolls are, depends whether you want to keep them or not. You want to keep Magic Missile, Remove Curse, Dimension Door and Misty Step. Any other scrolls are completely pointless. At this level anyway.
I'll tell the gods what's what.
There's Sazza. This is why we met Sazza, to get through this easily.
Well, look what the rat dragged in.
Can it? I know something Ragslin will want to hear.
Yeah? What's that?
I've been in some druid's grove. This one sprang me. Now move over so I can tell Ragslin myself.
Hold on. Where are the raiders?
Dead. Every last one.
Ragslin's drow friend won't be happy to hear that.
She'll be happy enough when I tell her where them looters is holding up. Let me through.
Hold on now. Is it true what Saz says? You helped her escape that grove?
It was a daring escape. Slew 13 druids barehanded. Sazza and I.
Yeah, that's right.
Ha! Oranga and Sazza killing druids? Pull the other one.
That's enough out of you. Come on. Gotta let the drow know where them looters is. We'll be heroes.
Off Sazza goes. We'll see her again shortly. But we have got some business to tend to, like more looting. We'll grab the carcass and the animal bones. Take the 3 skulls. It's all gold.
Always room for more.
And lastly, the barrel. Go to camp. And there's Gale. Just check Karlach hasn't got anything in her. Oh, come on. Come on, get out of the way. Thank you. Karlach hasn't got anything in the thing. Going to Asti's inventory, send all the gold to camp and see if he's got a spare torch. Didn't find one. You may have found one. If you did, just send it to Karlak. So she's got one. I didn't find any by the looks of it. It's very unusual. Usually you find more in there, but never mind. Never mind. Alright.
Got a long road ahead.
Over to Gale.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Give Gale a magical artifact. And this time we are going for the Ring of Colour Spray.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew, like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Gale, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Alright, there we go. So, we now go and talk to Asti. Quickly.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I think it's better you stay in the camp for a while.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please, just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
And then we invite him back in.
Need something?
I need you in my party. Will you travel with us?
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
And as soon as that happens, the game automatically matches the experience points with the Tav. So Asti will level up. He stays as a rogue, and we go all the way to near the bottom, and we find Sharpshooter. Confirm. All in. -5 penalty to attack, but deal an additional 10 damage. Low ground. Do not receive penalties from high ground rules. The higher someone is above you, the less chance you have to hit. Which is, we're going to take that. Next, we are going to go into Asti and turn off his helm during dialogues. And then we are... going to talk to Shadowheart.
Karlak's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Talk to Shadowheart again.
Aside from the obvious.
Join me.
A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me.
Take Karlak's place.
Lead the way then.
And again,
What am I to do?
Shadowheart levels up, just like Asti did. So we go Cleric level 4. We take Toll the Dead cantrip, not that we're going to use it, it's just a spell. We're going to take ability improvement, just like Karlak and Lae'zel, Strength and Dexterity. I don't worry about the spells either. Don't need to change those. There we go.
No time to rest.
Make sure Shadowheart still has Longstrider on. And then we leave camp. And we do a quick save. And then we save game. New save. And we do Act 1. Oh, Act 1. Level 4. Save. Get rid of all those pesky auto saves, quick saves. There we go. Brilliant.